Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Slow Rise by BremSter. You may know BremSter from his YouTube channel. He also does Sudoku videos there, so definitely check him out if you like Sudoku. And so yeah, well, let's go over the rules. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, which means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these thermometers in the grid, but they're slow thermometers. So they differ from regular thermometers in that instead of being a greater than operation between cells, they are greater than or equal to operation. So they just you can't get lower. You can stay the same or get higher. So if I were to put a 2 here, this cell could repeat the 2, or it could be higher than 2, but not 7, but it could not be a 1, right? And then from here, let's say it repeats the 2. From here, this needs to be bigger than that, or equal to, but it can't be equal because it shares a box, right? So the minimum here would be 3, but that's mostly because of Sudoku. But we couldn't put a 1 here either because that breaks the thermo. The thermo is fine with 2, but Sudoku is not. So we're not allowed to do that. So we could then continue, but we don't have to repeat, right? This could go up to 4, and then we could go 5, 6, for example. So that's one way we could fill this thermo. And that's it. All of these are slow thermos. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, my immediate thing that I see is in this box here, or if you prefer in this row, we need to place a 6. And even in slow thermos, we can't get a 6 in any of these cells. The only one that could possibly be a 6 is this one, but because we could repeat the 6, but it has to get bigger across here because it shares a column. So we can't put a 6 here. Definitely can't put a 6 here. This, we couldn't put a 6. Like we go 6, 6, but then we'd be out of luck. So that's a 6 for this row. Same thing with this row. Has the exact same problem. So that's a 6. Always good to look for your 1s and 6s. 1 in this box can't go here, here, or here. So 1 is limited to these two. And it is also limited up here. It's symmetric. I may have to pencil these thermos, but I'm trying to get what I can out of not penciling first. But I might pencil very soon. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about, let's see, do these 6s? The 6 looks up. That can't be 6. That certainly can't be 6. So 6 is in one of these two and one of these two. It's symmetric. Anything else I can do? No, okay. I do think it's time to pencil these thermos. So the trick that I use to pencil slow thermos is just start at 1 on the bulb and just work your way up using the smallest possible digit. So repeat when you can. So that can be a 1. This could be 2 and then 2. And then we can go 3, 4. So this 4 can get 2 higher, which means all of them can get 2 higher. So we can go 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. We can, and this is going to be exactly the same, but we can walk through it. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So this ends up 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now these just act like normal thermos because every step of the way we either share a row or column. So this can go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. And same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. And now once I've done that, I actually notice that 5 in these boxes are limited to these cells. And then so that forces 6s here. That gives us the 6s in the corners too. And we can clean up a bit. Now I've removed 5 from both of these. So that actually removes 1 degree of freedom we had. So we can work our way down and just remove the top digit. The only reason we do that is because none of those digits were eliminated already. You got to be very careful when you do that. But I already knew that those were already filled up with all the possible digits and weren't eliminated. So we can just work our way down. Okay, so I think these 2, 3 pairs are going to be key. In fact, we can color them. Let's make this green and this purple. Now the question is, do we repeat? Actually, first, let's do this 1, 2, 3 triple here. So 4 in this row goes there. And then same thing here. 4 in this row goes there. I don't know if that helped, but I noticed it. So, but, oh, I see. Yeah, just by roping, where does green go in this box? Green has to go here. And then so that makes that purple. So these are different. And because they're different and they're on a thermo, we know which order they go in. So that's 2 and 3, and that's 2 and 3. That was neat. Okay. And so that gives us 1 and 1 here. It gives us 1 and 1 here. It puts 3s in these bulbs. Puts a 4 and 4 there. Nice. All right, well, we got all the thermos filled, so it should just be smooth sailing from here. Let's see, that's a 4. We need a 1 and a 3 down here. The 1 goes there. 1 in this column goes there. 1s are done. I'm just trying to fill some digits that are easy first. 3 looks down, so that's a 3. This is a pair. We need a 2 and a 5. Actually, don't know the order of those. That means this is also 2, 5. Ah, so now we do. So that's the 5, that's the 2, that's the 5. That's a 2. This column needs a 3. This column needs a 4 and a 5. We know the order. Oh, no, because I'm wrong. It doesn't need a 4 and a 5. It needs a 2 and a 5. Okay, that's not resolved, but that resolves this. Yeah, this column's resolved. That's a 4. This is 2 or 5, but it sees a 5, so that's 2, that's 5, that's 2. And then this cell's a 5, and we're done. All right, that was neat how these interacted here. I think coloring made it easier to think about. So like this had to go in this box somewhere, which means these two were the same. And in order for them to be the same, that means these two, that forced these to be different. And because it was on a thermal that has to increase, we couldn't do 3, 2. So we had to do 2, 3. Very nice. Cool logic there, BremSter. Neat interaction you found with these slow thermos as well. And again, check out BremSter's channel. I think it's just BremSter, but I'll make sure to link that in the description as well. And of course, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.